Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video we have the return of the Brawlers Guild in patch 11.2.7. This is going to be at the beginning of December 2nd to be specific. At least that's when the patch goes live. Maybe it won't go live with the patch, but we'll see as far as that goes. This is super exciting for me. Now, this is not brand new news. This is from last week. However, a lot of things have happened in the past week between Alpha, between Legion Remix, and all this stuff going on. I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I'm going to take the time today and force myself to, because it's another thing that I really enjoy. In fact, it's almost like World of Warcraft's being created just for me at this point, because I'm having so much fun in Legion Remix. You know, the only downside honestly for me right now is that my guild died on retail or whatever, but other than that, like, this is great. I love this stuff. I'll of course make a ret guide for it as well, and I love these kind of solo challenge kind of things as well. So let's go in and talk about what they data mined or whatever. This will be going live very soon on the PTR, likely. I imagine they'll test it on the PTR, and I believe the 11.2.7 PTR is either up or about to come up very, very soon. So Brawlers Guild splash screen through the Midnight Alpha, and they mentioned here it was actually the end of Legion. So they did the Legion remix, and they're like, yeah, we should bring back the Brawlers Guild. Through the Midnight Alpha, we've learned the Brawlers Guild returns, which is expected to launch on December 2nd. Splash screen stat text. So new challenges, rewards, wait. Look in Dornigal for your invite. Available the week of December 9th. So it's actually the week after. New Brawlers Guild rewards. We don't have all the details of each fight, of course not. Other new surprises might be in store just yet, but we have already discovered several new rewards for the guild, include 2 new mounts, special challenge from the brokers, and several achievements. So you got this new alligator mount, you got this riding bullet mount here, Brawlers, Bruno, those are the mounts. There are 2 new mounts, yes. This bullet thing kind of reminds me of like the cannon shot from Bullet Bill from Mario. Brawlers Guild consumables, tonic of different things, and broker gambit challenges. It seems the brokers as well. This is interesting. This is the first time I'm reading this. It seems the brokers have also taken interest in the guild, as a new feature seen on the Midnight Alpha called Broker Gambits will allow players to increase the difficulty Brawlers Guild fights. Oh, you can talk to challenger brokers in either Bismil's Brawl Pro or Brawl Gear Arena and choose a few different debuffs. The broker claims not to have any rewards, but we disagree. Each challenge is tied to an achievement with a special title for completing them all. Cool. Okay, so this will be probably where the guide comes in, or maybe what I'll focus on here is how to do each of these or something. That's cool, man. I like that. A little bit something more difficult. It was already, it was kind of difficult depending on what your gear was or whatever usually, but it was never overly difficult. So this will be an interesting challenge perhaps. Finally, at least 5 new Brawlers Guild achievements are coming, including older guild achievements from Legion, now converted to feats of strength. First rule of Brawlers Guild, the best there is, and then all the different first rule of Brawlers Guild from the different seasons, apparently. So, yeah, I'm super excited for this. If you don't know much about the Brawlers Guild, just real quick, Brawlers Guild is, there's one in, I believe, Orgrimmar, and then there's one in Stormwind. In Stormwind, it's underneath the, I believe there's one in Orgrimmar. I could be wrong, I guess. For a Stormwind one, you go into the train station, and you can actually see the train passing right now, and it's like just in the ground there, and it's really cool. It's like you just do these little challenges. You get sent down into this little arena, and you have to fight like bosses. It's like a boss challenge thing where you fight bosses in a row, and they each have like their own little gimmick or whatever, and it's cool. And people can like bet on who's gonna win and stuff like that, or if you're gonna win or lose. It's kind of like a cool little situation thing, like that, like just like a cool little room to be in, I guess. There has been quests tied to it before as well, nothing big, but I think the one in Legion in fact had like quests tied to it, so there could be some broker quests or something. Here's the remote viewing console, so you can actually watch from inside even though you're not inside yourself, so it's kind of cool. Kind of like a little bit of a, you can't move it around like the actual tech of like remote viewing and AWC and stuff like that, but it's still pretty cool. Anyways, I'm super excited about this, and I didn't get to talk about it when it first happened, so I want to do a little video about it, because I figured a lot of other people probably missed it as well, just with all the stuff that's been going on. There's just so much going on right now. It's very easy to miss stuff like this, and this is not for this video, but it does get into the, like, is there too much stuff going on? Because this is like This is like a cool feature that people, even if they just did this feature really well, like people would be happy with just this feature coming out because it is a very beloved thing. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope they stick the landing. They have been on the last few things, in my opinion, at least. Like I think horrific visions were pretty good, for example. I think they're really good. And so they've been sticking the landing on a lot of things. We had the Dashley duos, which I don't think was a super, high executed thing. So we'll see here. This at least has a framework already in it and a thing that they know works, like a formula. So we'll see when it comes out in December, but I'll definitely have, at least one guide video, if not more, on how to do stuff in the Brawlers Guild when it comes out. So that'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys are having as much fun as me playing all the different versions of the game. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. If you're already a subscriber, I encourage you to check out the Patreon. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.